Hi, everyone, and welcome to another MATE Student Spotlight. Today, we're rolling out the red carpet for someone who's no stranger to Stockton University, Nick Zabrowski, photographer, traveler, animal lover, and proud advocate for systems that serve people. Nick has worked at Stockton for the past 10 years, and since 2018, he held the role of academic support liaison and marketing and events specialist at the Hamilton campus Kramer Hall. He's the bridge between students, faculty, and main campus, and now he brings the same energy into the MATE program. This is his first semester as a grad student in the MATE program, and we're thrilled to hear how that journey is already unfolding. Ready, Nick? I hope I did you justice.
Oh, you absolutely did. You took all of the words that I sent you in advance and made them your own, which I really appreciate.
Awesome. Okay, so the first question, as someone who's worked at Stockton for a decade, what motivated you to return as a graduate student and why the MATE program specifically?
Yeah, so honestly, after working at Stockton for 10 years, I've seen firsthand how quickly the ways we teach, learn, and communicate are evolving. And I wanted to deepen my understanding of how technology and innovation can make learning more human, not less. So the MAIT program, MATE program, stood out to me because it blends creativity and andragogy, pedagogy, and practical tech skills in this way that directly connects to my work at Kramer Hall. I'm learning so far that it's not just theory, it's about designing better experiences for real people, which has really always been my focus.
Oh, wow, that is so great.
Yeah.
How has your first semester in MATE already impacted the way you approach students or faculty support at Kramer Hall?
So, even in my first semester, I've started to think more systematically about people engage with the support that we provide. I'm asking questions like, how do our systems make people feel? Where are the barriers? The coursework has helped me approach challenges with a design mindset, experimenting, testing, and refining instead of sticking to old habits. So it's helped me be more intentional in creating experiences that are efficient and empathetic.
Wow. Okay. So you mentioned building systems that actually work for real people. How do you
Mhm.
see that MATE program helping you design more human-centered learning or support experiences?
So, the MATE program encourages you to start from the human side of technology, to see the user and the learner, the person behind the data, right? And so that perspective aligns perfectly with how I think about student and community support at Kramer Hall. I'm learning to ask better questions, use the tools like user personas and feedback and journey mapping to design systems that feel personal, accessible, and responsive. So it's about making sure that innovation doesn't lose sight of humanity.
Great answer. What's
Thank
one
you.
concept, framework, or tool you've learned in MATE so far that you've found useful or exciting to apply in your work?
So it's actually something that we learned about this past week, the past 2 weeks-ish. The one that really resonated with me is the 70-20-10 rule for learning and development. The idea that about 70% of learning happens through real world experience, gamification, things like that, 20% through relationships and collaboration, and then 10% through formal education. And for me, it's been such a useful reminder that growth doesn't just happen in classrooms or structured trainings. It happens in the day to day through problem solving, feedback, and reflection. It's helped me think differently about how to support colleagues and students at Kramer Hall by creating more opportunities for experiential and peer based learning instead of relying just on like traditional formats.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you hope the MATE program will take you next, professionally, creatively, or even within Stockton itself?
Yeah, so I see the MATE program as a bridge between where I am and where I want to grow, right? So
Mhm.
professionally, I'd love to keep developing innovative, human-centered systems for student success, whether that's at Kramer Hall, across off-campus sites in general, or in a broader leadership role. Creatively, I'm really just excited by the idea of using technology to tell better stories. Stories that connect people to learning, to each other, and to Stockton's mission in a very modern way.
one more bonus question. Quick question.
Ooh, okay.
Uh,
Love this.
Off the cusp. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is your favorite tech tool that you have used so far?
Ooh, okay. I was just talking about this in class or in my meeting with Dr. A the other day, and my favorite tech tool that we've learned and gotten to use is Diffit. It's actually a close tie between Diffit and Genially, but I'm going to stick to Diffit, and it's for a few reasons. So with Diffit, you can, it's a learning tool resource where you can create awesome resources based on, documents that you upload. You can punch in a YouTube video and it will summarize it and give you a full transcript, which I think is super valuable for me who likes to watch YouTube videos educationally, but then I like to have the transcript afterwards so I can look back at my favorite parts. So Diffit for me has been such an awesome tool, and I hope to keep using it throughout the rest of my life.
I like Diffit too, yeah. One of those
Yeah.
first tools that you learned. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so Nick, thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing your story with us, your passion, reflection, and heart-centered approach to everything you do, exactly what makes the MAPE community so strong. We're lucky to have you in it.
Oh, Deanna, thank you so much. And I'm very happy to be a part of this community. And I just want to thank you all for selecting me for this little interview. I really appreciate your time, and I hope to encourage other people to join the program.
Hey.